Matsumoto Castle, Matsumoto-jo. Japan's unique traditional building. Even though Europe is home to many beautiful castles, Japan's castles differ and are quite special in their form and shape. It is hard to believe they were originally built just for their use in war. They do not just offer complicated architectural highlights designed for fighting off enemies, but as well high architectural finesse, such as in its wing-like outer appearance. Matsumoto Castle has not been restored since its fortification in 1590. That makes it one out of only 12 castles in Japan that have been built in the Edo period or earlier, with the original castle tower, Tenshu, still being intact. By visiting Matsumoto Castle, one is able to enjoy a short time travel back to the Edo period. The open-air museum in Fujikawa-Guchiko, Saikoyashi no Sato, where Japan's earliest scenes historic remains are still intact and living on in Japanese forts. Small, thatch-roofed houses are lining up, looking up to Mount Fuji in this old village. A nearly nostalgic scene that might as well stem from an old picture book. Here, one can not only learn about native history, culture, and craft, but as well enjoy the atmosphere of the historic remains that will certainly touch visitors' hearts, just as it still is remembered and loved by Japanese. Shrines and temples. In Japan, Buddhism and Shintoism are mixed. In Shintoism, gods, kami, are believed to live in trees, mountains, rocks, rivers, and so on. Therefore, spiritual experiences in nature are seen as a very special memory. Buddhist religion and its sects turn to different religions' gods to pray. This may cause resistance in some, but it has no relation to the degree of piety. Whenever a follower of Buddhism comes to a Buddhist temple, he will certainly feel the desire to greet and speak to the gods. Making armor and helmet. Kachu tsukuri. In our city, the Takeda Shingenko festival, Takeda Shingenko Matsuri, is held with great effort every April. Takeda Shingen was a soldier who did great service in the Japanese Warring States period from about 1467 to 1568. He was not just famous for his strength in battle, but also renowned for his diplomatic strategies and government style, and was highly respected and trusted by his vassals. At the Shingenko festival, participants and visitors remember Takeda Shingen's virtue, and the festival even holds a Guinness World Record for the most armored participants. About 2,500 people gather at Kofu Castle Park from all different places in the prefecture to revive the loyalty that had once been given to the Takeda family. Visitors from all over Japan come to experience the time travel back to the Warring States period and the special atmosphere. It is even possible to get approval for wearing a handmade armor and helmet and participate in this event. The samurai code of chivalry and the Japanese sword. The Japanese sword, katana, is seen as an important part of the samurai spirit. The katana is a weapon and certainly an object, so why is it that it is respected as something spiritual? Peasants and townspeople were not allowed to wear a sword, and due to the right just being granted to the samurai, the domination over the people became stronger. Samurai had their own duty and the path they were supposed to follow and protect, the unspoken code called bushido. The katana became a symbol for the samurai code of chivalry, in other words, something spiritual. As the sword was seen as something spiritual, a samurai drawing his sword in appropriate situations or killing someone without having a good reason would be treated as a coward and not respected anymore. Not using the sword properly was regarded as disgraceful by the samurai code of chivalry. The Japanese drum, wadaiko. Sound and rhythm, just as the degree of strength and weakness when hitting the Japanese drum, vary by type. The sight of drummers equipped with a headband and coverings for the back of the hand and the wrist and wrapped in sadashi is extremely cool. This Japan-specific instrument allows Japanese to communicate inner strength and spirit.